What's going on, everybody? Look, I'm having 3 cans of pears. 3 cans of pears. No added sugar. No added sugar. 3 cans of pears. So I got 3 cans. 3 cans. Having 3 cans of pears. Yes, sir. They don't love me anymore. Tell me how was dreaming that you didn't leave me here to ride. You didn't say you don't love me anymore. Got beans on it. It was just my imagination telling lies. Oh, oh. Tell me that you didn't say goodbye. Tell me how was dreaming Paris. Pearl Haven. Pearl Haven. Craven. West Craven. Pearl Haven. West Craven's new nightmare. He trying to lick the top. Oh, tell me that you didn't stay good. Now we get the second can of pears. No added sugar. This put me at 1,400 calories. 3 something in the evening. It's 3 something in the evening. Living large, living in charge. I wish I was living large. Yeah, I'm living far from large. I wish I had $1 million so I could get a big house and get away from my roommate. I would get a house like my stepmom has and get away from my roommate, and she only pays $1,000. She pays $1,060 a year on mortgage, and she's got a big old house, yeah, and only pays $1,060 a year on mortgage. That's cheap for $1,000 a year. Yeah, that's cheap. I would love to have $1 million because I would take that, get my own place, Get away from my roommate that's always annoying me. Get away from my freaking roommate. Yeah. Yeah. I'll put the rest of the money in the bank. Because I don't drive cars. I'll put the rest of the money in the bank. You know, I don't need no cars or nothing. And just let that money add up in interest. And interest. You know what I'm saying? That would be wonderful. But yeah, whatever. It's probably cheaper to buy a house nowadays than it is to rent. Like about 15 years ago, it was cheaper to rent an apartment than it was to buy a house. Because if you buy a house, you got to pay for everything that gets broken. You know, you got to pay out your pocket for everything that gets broken. If you rent an apartment, maintenance fixes anything that gets broken. You know, maintenance will fix anything that get broken. So yeah, it's probably cheaper like 10, 15 years ago. Not even that. Like freaking 6, 7, 8 years ago, it was cheaper to rent an apartment. Now it's cheaper to buy a house. Well, if I had $1 million, but it's cheaper to buy a house. You know what I'm saying? It's cheaper to buy a house than it is to rent an apartment because rent's so expensive on apartments nowadays. Rent's like $1,500, $1,200, $1,500. I pay $1,200 or something. I don't pay it all. You know, my roommate pays half of it. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays you can't even live by yourself unless you get a roommate. A roommate that's gonna annoy the crap out of you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I pay $1,200 something. Rent nowadays is $1,200, $1,500 to $2,000 or more. Yeah. It's insane. Everybody's struggling. The middle class is struggling. The poor people are struggling. The only people that ain't struggling is the rich people. Later, guys. Later. Later.